Is the war over? Who is this man in red?
What is going on here, Scott?
Karen, good of you to join us. Now step aside with your guardian priest, and it shall all be revealed. The war is not over, and the war will not be over as it is. I will no longer sit by and watch delay after delay. So from this day, I claim the throne from the Eight.
This is beyond you, Scott.
I happen to think it's the other way around.
The rest of the Eight can join me or leave it to us, be as it may. I will promise this. With my new agreement with the Thorns, the rebels stand no chance.
Scott is from this day forth king of the united world of Londra. All hail the king!
Welcome home.
What news do you bring?
The Alliance army has moved north to Kehlow, and the Deaththorns are building a camp close to the city.
Seems like that'll be their base of operations.
I've got to say, it's worrying that they are not worried about us.
We should not waste this opportunity to move more freely.
Once Charlie and the others arrive, we shall figure it out.
Oh, she's at the tavern with Lewis, Darrell, and that other new guy they brought in.
What?
Guys, listen. Guys, I really have to tell you something. Lewis, Oh, hey, Abby.
Where is he?
You were the Chancellor of Kehlow. You're the one who arranged the gathering.
It was because of you. I had to watch my father die right in front of me and be chased around the world by people telling me I did it.
Calm down, you two. We all know what he used to be. Let's not punch to death our only hope of bringing down the Eight.
You can all deal with this. I fear I might gut him for breathing.
It's time, Idris. Tell us all you know about the Eight.
Well, it used to be Scott Russell, Rebecca Lathane, Alexander Stormhill, Daniel Reen, Valiant Yvetts, Karen Highwind, Erion Greyland, and myself. Now, as you know, I have left the Order together with Alexander, and the last thing I heard from Valiant was that he went home to Akisha in the north. Daniel is now leading the fleet of the Alliance, Scott leading the army against you, also bring in the Deaththorns with Rosargo, while Rebecca's going around Landra with the Ravagers cleaning up. That leaves only Karen and the priest, who are left with government supervision.
But why did you leave?
The massacre was never part of the plan. I did my part, and I won't shy away from it, but I did not wish to take part in it anymore.
Now I wonder if you figured this out before or after you left.
What about any future plans that you might have known before you left?
I left ages ago, and it's smarter than to let me leave with any sort of plan.
You said there were two others that left. Any chance they'll talk?
Alexander does what is best for Alexander, so if you can show me how that would benefit him, then sure.
What about the other one? Velian?
As far as I know, he just went home. I was not heard from since. Some would even say he died there.
So you don't know for sure?
Not really. I'll just wait in here with the rats.
So, how are we looking?
He's not the only one that's left the Eight. So I suggest we try and get our hands on them, and it should be a steep fall for the Alliance.
Akisha is a long way to travel for someone who might be dead.
This Alexander is a lord of Perkania. We could split with one group going to Perkania over land and storm chase her to Akisha, and we should all be back around the same time.
Charlie and I can take the Storm Chaser north.
I'm familiar with Percania, and I had friends on the border with Osunder. I will go there and find this Alexander.
I can come with you.
I will come too.
No, we're not going over this again.
I am more than capable.
You are far from capable. You are not going.
She hasn't been healing, has she?
And she won't if she keeps this up.
I'll go talk to her. This war has really been rough on us, hasn't it?
Yeah, but we continue moving forward.
You do realize what you're doing, right?
Better to die out there where I know I did my best.
I'm gonna need you alive a bit longer than that, Abby. No, I think you can join us to Akisha, and I'll sit through the recovery with you all the way north.
Just take me away from here. And keep your secret attraction to Lewis away from me.
You don't know what... Huh?
What?
There's someone still on it!
Is this what you wanted, Idris? If so, you should have just told me years ago, and I would have ended it for you then.
It's not exactly my mountain vacation home, but it's important to be optimistic now and then.
You see, I find it very odd that one of the two founders of the Eight would become the rebellion's new pet.
If you think I'm at your mercy, you're wrong. If I fall today, your end is coming.
Is that so?
I got hit.
Okay, try and pull yourself into the water.
You are clueless, aren't you? Thinking the Eight was the final piece of his plan.
I would worry, but he died in the cold wastelands he calls home.
Did he now?
This is the end for you, Idris. May the Mother show you mercy.
He is coming for you, Rebecca. He is coming for all of you.
Dead men come for no one.
Set it on fire. I tried to run after him, but I couldn't catch up.
The dungeons.
I couldn't catch up. Whoa.
I gotta say, this is a very special moment for me. You know, when I first met Steven, I was pretending to be you. Being all like, I am Alastair Highwind, join the Alliance, and we shall crush the rebel scum. Now look at us. I guess you're a legend to the people, Alliance or not.
It's about time I kill that legend, for he's not me. The murder of Idris, does it not weigh heavily on your mind?
Idris was a dear friend of mine. He helped me up from nothing at the streets of Kehlow. I will mourn his death, but life is too short, and we have a war to win. I like to embrace my moments as I get them.
Well then, Mr. Shaw and,
Oh, just Baron will do, my lord.
It's a long road to Percania. I trust in you two to keep up.
Oh, I've been dragged across the world before.
Very good.
Also, you can call me Darrell, sir.
Sure will do.
Oh, okay.
Standing on the shore, watching a distant wave.
I often, more so than before, dream of sitting on the shores of Yandorhal, watching a blurred line on the horizon. It's
so different now. It's finally starting to take shape as the wave moves closer. It's coming for us all. The countdown to silence.
It's all become so familiar. Still I find myself shaken by the thought as the wave draws near. The countdown begins.